Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, trash can all. Pick your spot by the trash fire, get comfortable. It's time for another session of Remnant on Trash Tier Gaming. But anyway, since we hit the boss, I feel we are not quite ready for what's behind that misfail. We're gonna do a little adventure. Yep. No, we're gonna keep it strictly to normal mode. Yeah. Which basically lets you, without entirely derailing your playthrough, explore some of the possibilities of the game, see some of the sights, draw some of the secondaries. Have another bite at potential hidden items and such. And I feel in particular we are sorely lacking in some traits and would really... there's almost never anything in those. The early area tends to just be a footnote.
Now what?
Always check your alleyways. The good stuff. But yeah, it's kind of a more random mix, depending. Sort of the same progression of bosses, but since every boss, damn near, has a secondary possibility, you get another bite at a missed item or a good for your build item. Or another snag at a potential weapon, so on and so forth. And traits, which... fast. Bought myself a little extra time.
Stay down!
So they come in two variations. Enemy spawner and Rot Blast. Well, now if I had just pulled the trigger from the jump, I'd be in better shape. Alas. Alas and alack. Oh, I got over there then. Come on. There we go. More forged steel. Oh, that's fine. That's dandy. That looks suspiciously like progress. I don't know what it is this game, but I keep drawing small maps in short runs. That's fine. We'll just make sure to check out the rest. We're here for gear. How are we doing on scrap? 171. Yeah, I spent the boat. It's time. Pre-gaming for that speed reload trait. that old control point. I think that leads into the old laboratory. At least it has every time it's popped up in my playthroughs. Oh boy. You're in for a treat there, let me tell you. It's got a chance of a single active, which I have forgotten to go burn on upgrades to the Dragon Heart. Oh, just an empty alleyway. Okay. Let's scope out what's here. Already earned a profit. What else there? Over there. Down there. And out of there. Okay. Oh, hey, we unlocked Climber. Well, you know. I think this is the way to the lab. That's fine and dandy. If it's the lab, I got a chance at Leto's armor. Should make a fine addition to collection, although I do not personally run Leto's armor. Yep, wood grain, breakable. Yeah, this looks like. I think perhaps it is time to bring the shotgun to bear. There's gonna be a lot of close fighting down here if I remember correctly. Well, yep. Leto's lab. This does unfortunately mean more lore weeding. There's a fair bit here. And an optional boss. But yeah, you've got some plus you might politely put it dormant root, which let's just let this guy wake up with a split pit, and that'll come in to the potential boss there. Alright. My advice is to go ahead and take as many as you can spot out. Swap that back over. Yes, and then there's a row on that. Oh. No power. Okay. Oh, gotta solve that Pexy problem, or a problem of power in the post-apocalypse. Well, nothing else. We're doing pretty okay. But yeah, the splitter is a prelude to one of the optional boss fights. And let me tell you, it is a bear. Especially solo. Yeah, we're gonna need that prime ammo. There we go. Plenty of scrap to be had here. Well, I might not get scrap from every last one, but there's a chance of every last one. And upgrades do not pay for themselves. Well, not always. Though we should be taking the majority of that iron upgrading the chest piece. Wasn't nearly enough, so assume at least after this run, it's definitely going to be a spot we're probably going to come back to. I honestly don't know if I can pull off the splitter at this point. Coolant pumps, pass, mini generator, power bypass fast. Stable bypass. And of course, this will wake up whatever route were dormant. Oh, hey, I forgot to break some stuff. Now, usually, especially your first playthrough, having no Letos Lab, there's a good chance you're gonna miss one or two of the dormant baddies. I know I did my first time through. Well, let's scope it on out. I'll give you, they provided me some. Got overconfident. Okay, perhaps Now it's perhaps not the time to be working on my round robin of weaponry. Alright. Clear and go about our business then. Oh. Did I just look out the... No, I did not just look out. Alright. It was a console, and that means lore. A key. Log. June 30th, 1968. Yesterday, we received a specimen as requested. They were fascinating creatures. Most of the wards are overrun, so it was a simple thing to procure one. General said they did have the situation contained. I laughed in its face. July 14th, 1968. I have been able to mimic the effect the crystal has on time-space. Not a precise copy of the effect, but something that is effectively as good. Whereas the crystals displace matter from one point in space-time to another, I have replicated the matter from one point to another. Close enough. We used the specimen to perform our initial tests, destroying the original, of course, and the results were astounding, if not unpredictable. August 7th, 1968. Things are not progressing well outside these walls. I have divided our research into a few different avenues, but I fear there is little we can do to help. After repeated exposure to the device, the specimen began to exhibit strange behavior. It seems the quantum replication effect from the device has become persistent in the specimen. This is both fascinating and horrifying if the specimen had ever escaped the lab. 28th, 1964 of August. We've been told to evacuate. Nonsense. There are mere days from perfecting her. We are mere days from perfecting our research. I had hoped to use this technology to fight the root, but miniaturizing it to a sufficient degree would take time and resources we simply don't have. In the meantime, we need to find a way to stabilize the entanglement. September 18th, 1968. Success! I had assumed the harmonics used by the crystals was some form of activation protocol, but they are in effect key to their operation. I now believe harmonics are used as some form of encoding. The closest analog I can think of is machine code. Could devote my entire life to... I could devote my entire life to this. The results of which would turn the foundations of modern physics on their head. In the meantime, I can use these harmonics to stabilize the entanglement. We may have been able to use the device to escape the lab. Should have thought of that sooner. Foolish. I believe that's all the lore tidbits we got there. Okay. Don't have the ward card. No, we don't have the key card for this. As we go looking. Oh, I flunked the quiz. Maybe both. Interactables here, no interactables there. New key card. That's the third time. Oh, Bob McCline security. Third time. I guess I have a magnetic personality. Director has me working odd hours. I need a working security guard. Would it be costly to spare? I could leave one in my office in case of emergency. I'm sure director would approve. Ah, there we go. Should have known. Number 15. At lunch today, Leto told me his theory about the crystals. He took a piece of paper, folded it in half, and then poked a hole through it with a pencil. He said the paper was a universe and the hole was the crystal. Or maybe the pencil was the crystal? I don't remember. Drama aside, what was proposing was earth-shattering. We have been studying the crystals, a source of near infinite energy, but what if what he said is true? The crystals are points for a massive network of Einstein-Rosen bridges. A way to travel through space-time in a blink of an eye. Astounding. March 20th, 1968. We just got word from Ward 16. They were able to reactivate one of the crystals. The key was mnemonic. Should have thought of that. Little had been on site at Ward 16 for the past week studying a crystal. He is supposed to be analyzing the power signature given off by the crystal, but he seems more concerned with proving his wormhole theory. He can be stubborn, but when he thinks he's right, I just hope he gathers enough data so I can further my research into the power potential of crystals. April 7th, 1968. Little was right. As usual, he had a hunch, and it paid off. He used the signal noise given off by one of the dreamers in Ward 16 to alter the harmonic frequency used to activate the crystal. I still can't believe it. My mind is reeling from the possibilities. The crystal is an honest-to-God Einstein-Rosen bridge. Ward 16 is already planning an expedition through the crystal. File corrupt for June 9th, 1968. File corrupt for June 20th, 1968. Research key. And one research basement.
Now what?
Oh. Lucky. that simulacrum up there. And we can really do with that bonus burn of heart. You can pull the scrap. Oh, hey. Just the journal last time. Even more reading. Get your snacks. Refresh your drink. Now's the time. The crystal here in station. The crystal is here in station. It's about time. I never thought it would get here. Not with all the problems the company has had during transit. There's a rumor going around the thing is cursed. I can't blame them, I guess. I had a rough time with the thing. All accidents. All the deaths. 12 miners killed at the excavation site in Malta. A freak explosion, drill rig. Reynolds was there when an electrical surge killed 4 engineers on the Alyssa Maine as it was crossing the Atlantic with its precious cargo, and then there was the incident at the Oregon facility. Full containment breach of the radiation protocols. Killed 78 technicians, caused the company to scuttle the faculty. We lost the second crystal that day, buried beneath 3,000 tons of concrete and lead. I am not a suspicious man, but it's been months now, and we are no closer to the solution. Director Apostolics. Yeah, I probably butchered the hell of that. Apo has been recording the simulation without rest for 2 weeks now. Not sure how he does it. Not sure I'd want to know. Barbara tells me if anyone can find the answer, it would be the director. Well, I guess it's quaint. She has that kind of faith in the director. Me, I'm not sure he's as brilliant as Barbara thinks he is. It's been quite quiet in the station in the past few weeks. Director Apo and a cadre of researchers have been at Ward 16 for nearly a week. Again, the rumor mill is in full force. A couple of the researchers have returned to the station. And they went straight to work on the new simulation. I heard talk of Einstein-Rosen visions. I poked around to find out what they meant. A hole in space-time? We were told the crystal was a source of zero-point energy. I don't like the sound of this. I think we're tampering in powers that are best left alone. It's time to get a transfer. Damn. I haven't spoken to Barbara in a few days now. I caught a glimpse of her walking with the director, Leto, yesterday. She looked excited, frightened. I couldn't get close enough to get a word in. I managed to peek at some of the new simulation data being spit out at SRG. Quantum replication. What the hell is going on here? I read a few papers on quantum physics, but whatever they are working on is way beyond my pay grade. The damn world is ending, and they are screwing around on their equipment like nothing is wrong. They say we're safe here, but I listened to the radio before the signals cut out. We aren't safe anywhere. It's just a matter of time. I'm going to die here. Leto is the goddamn Grim Reaper. First Ogden, then Ward 16, now us. Everywhere it goes, death follows. And I looked and behold a pale horse, and sat on him was death, and hell followed after. If Leto hadn't activated the crystals. The facility's overrun. I don't know where they came from. They're multiplying so fast. The security team can't contain them. Damn Leto and his damned experiments. We are being evacuated. My section is next in the queue, but I can't find Barbara. Leto says there's another way out of the base, using a device no less. Says we need to be patient. Screw him. This is his fault for... Well, I'm getting the hell out as soon as I can, but I have to find Barbara. Alright. This is a fun little puzzle. We keep going until we pull Leto's armor. port is open. We have more work to do. Alright, let's go ahead and enable Letos. This is a bit boring, but it does eventually pay off once I remember how to. I think Letos just guarantees you a drop behind the door. Yep. 3 times, it's not a fluke. Alright, let's disable Letos. Apparently I just had a lucky draw on having Letos off. There are more possibilities. And getting dropped on top of a stack of desks. Conveniently placed ladder. Wow, the last guy was real unlucky. Maybe asking Ras, why are you keep loading her? Why you keep loading yourself into this death machine? Answer is, I keep doing it until I get all the loot. And it is, in fact, just RNG, so you keep doing it. Bound to bear fruit eventually. Or maybe not. Let's just try and let us sell Grover one more time here and see what happens. Yeah, that's a freeway. Yep. I do like that whoever did the sound design was sprite enough to on occasion just let the quiet and creep sink in. Just not here. I'm gonna be here a minute. We'll just I'll tab for a sec. Do a little consulting. Yeah, reactor room. Yeah. Dormant splitters. Patient dungeons. One of them is here, Lunite. The other is Lotus set. Okay, so it is just a time thing. When in doubt, consult the guide. There's no shaming guides for soul slights, or soul likes, or souls. We have just been very unlucky. Whoa. So this is where they dispose of all those spares. I'm just gonna check this burning. Ugh. That's not good. Yeah, that's where they stuck all the doubles. Can't break that. Can't break those though. 30 minutes to play and already 1,500 scrap. Yeah, that's Letos. If you're into heavy armor, this is for you. Ahem. Which means more lore bits. Not many looking for answers after the root came. Only the selfless and the same. Ford was one of them. Leto was another. When the root came, most folks closed themselves off behind walls, bunkers. Leto decided to wear his bunker on his back. A lot of people survived by hiding. Not Leto. He wanted answers. The only way to get him was to walk out in the world. Even kick it in teeth if he had to, or kick it in the teeth if you had to. But the set comes with Juggernaut, reduces incoming damage by 10, gain an additional 10 per max 10 health missing. Stacks of 5. But you do come with excellent overall resistances, but at the downside of heavy weight and slow rolling. You know, if you've played you some Souls, sure, some of you have rocked that one particular set. You know the one. Yeah, then we open the lab back up. And we go back to it until we get that crystal. Oh, it's just Luminite. Thought it was Simulacrum. I could have sworn I got one off of here this one time. But yeah, so that's Leto's lab. Which leads to the most unfortunate boss, and you can probably figure out what that boss's gimmick is by the quantum replication effect becoming permanent for that particular. You're bright. You can work it out. Alright, let's remember it's not a throughway, it's just straight to... Oh no, it is a throughway. So it leads straight to... So... Anybody else want to play? Alright, some okay loot here. Oh! I hadn't noticed those my first time through. I hear them, I just don't see them. Oh, there. Gotta settle down some. Getting wild with my shots.
It's over.
Yeah, just dead section there. Alright, well, guess I'll scope out to the end. May as well clear a path to the fight. Worst that happens is I eat another death. Oh, more fun dance time. Missing my dodges.
Damn it!
Relax.
He's down!
Gotta remember the circle that strife. Oh, for heaven's sake. Whoa! Oh. You. Good grief, man. Alright, I'll burn a bandage. I'm still amazed those exploders, those bonfires on feet. Drop Luminite. Taking those. Okay. Ah, another gnome. Another tome. Alright. Guess we'll burn it. On some knowledge. We're only 3 away from maxing that out, so why not? Then we'll worry about pumping what traits we got. I'll go do some more trait hunting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure fighting the splitter boss at this point is something of a dead end for yours truly. I need a grenade launcher to pull it off last time. Not much loot. Oh, hello. Worst case scenario, it's a trade point. Oh, hey. Band of Pullocks. Alright, let's see what you do, oh, Band of Pullocks. Plus 15 melee damage, reduced range damage. Okay, not great for us. Wearing the Band of Cast, our melee damage has increased by 10%. Evade speed by 15, encumbrance reduced by 25. One of two. They say the brothers in these bands out of steel. These bands steered clear of gods. Reaching out that the club and blade would never quit you. Well, they're not wrong. Alright, and some fortune to boot. How are we making out on mats? 21, 48, single rackham, plenty of Luminite. knew there'd be a box somewhere here. Don't need to get everything, but it certainly don't hurt.
Stay down.
At least I'm pretty sure we're marching our way towards a fight. I mean, because every time I've gone through Letters to Have, there's been the optional boss. Interesting. Okay, so this drops me, I think, into the tunnel. And there it is, the cursed station, which leads us to the splitter fight. Okay. We're gonna pop out and make use of what goods we have, because I am very certain I will just get my ass handed to me in the splitter fight. Alright. I'll turn a fair bit of resources, so,
What do you need?
definitely time to upgrade that armor. That chest piece in specific. There we go. Alright. There we go. We'll lay it all around. Okay. Create that. Oh. Yeah, why not? Alright. There we go. We'll take a brief pause here. There we go.
Take care, my friend.
Alright. Well. Alright, well. We blew for that scrap pretty quick.
The portent. I have lost much.
Oh, cost 1,000.
care.
Okay. And a boatload of luminite. Alright.
How's it going?
Well,
Later.
I could blow what I have on it, but I'm gonna need the scrap. Well, I guess back to the city. Let's just check the travel. Last checkpoint, or let's see. Yeah, I'm fine with fighting my fruit twice if I decide to go after Splitter. I don't think their boss drop is critical to this build. At least I don't remember it being so. But yeah. Splitter's a pain. Like, every time its health bar drops to X, it splits. And then those split. And then those split. And then you've got to play the mob management dance. But yeah, that's the price of admission to some sections. Suffering. Hey, another trade point. Well, playing a scrap this time. Oh, come on. There we go. So we'll go right ahead and check out the subway. See which one we pulled this time. For Shroud. He's actually the easier of the two dances to pull off. The other, yeah, is a little more intricate, I suppose is the word. It's not undoable, but oh dear sweet glob, does it take a minute. Oh, this is not progress. This is the gallows. The gallows allow for scrap and such. This is going to be a knockdown drag out. But as you enter, this happens. Just, you know, your standard funky root out there looking thing. It's a pretty cool set, I won't lie. Now they're coming for you.
Who's next?
lot of scrap and odds and ends to pick up. I don't think we got enough for the full set, but hey, that's fine. I can always pop back in. I'm not a big fan of hunting for scrap in campaign mode. You get bored. Oh, okay, so folding chairs will break. Good to know. Yeah, your reward is you have access to the altar and you can pull some unique armor. We've been pulling plenty of armor, not so much the traits and the other sundry armaments. That's fine. $1,700. Well, alright. At least pull the Twisted and the Twisted Cage, which are root armor. Alright. Pull 700. We'll pull it in, but let's get the base lore from that. Get in your enemy's head, see what they see, hear what they hear, but don't get in so deep you can't get yourself back out, eh? Hard as the root are to kill, it makes sense to wear them like a coat. I'll have to see if we can scrape up 700. Woof the. Well, my brain sees tunnel and thinks, oh, progress. No, thank you. I would rather check the alleyways. Okay. Well, that is about an hour in, and we're gonna call it ahead of time for once. Get started on the next session. But yeah, this has been the grinding section. No story progress this time, but a bit of lore. A wee bit of lore. We're gonna call that a wrap. So go ahead, have yourself a good stretch by the trash fire. Finish up your snacks. Remember to hydrate. Take care of yourself. I've been Rasp, your humble host on Trash Tier Gaming. Thank you for watching, and for now, good night.